Assalamu alaikum. We are protecting our iman by learning about how our Prophet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam lived his life. Before I continue reading about the life of our Prophet, I'd like to read from the book Ethics of Islam. A person not committing a sin while he would be able to do so is either due to his fear of Allah Ta'ala in his heart, or due to his fear of shame of others, or due to his fear of setting a bad example. For example, if he does it, others may start doing it also. The sign of one's not committing the sin because of the fear of Allah Ta'ala is that one does not commit the same sin while one is alone and not seen by anyone. Let us continue. Abû Azîz bin Umayr, the flagman of the polytheists, was captured. Their commander, Abû Jahl, to encourage the Qurayshîs, was reciting poems ceaselessly and was trying to improve the morale of his soldiers. He was attacking as if he was in his early youth. He was boasting, saying, "My mother gave birth to me for these days." He was inciting the youth to fight. Ubayda bin Sa'îd, a polytheist, was in full armor, only his eyes were seen. He was turning around on his horse, saying, "I am Abû Zâtulkarish, I am Abû Zâtulkarish, that is, I am father of abdomen, I have a big abdomen." He was challenging Muslims in his peculiar way. Hadrat Zubayr bin Awwâm, a heroic mujâhid, approached him, targeted his eyes, and threw his spear, saying, "Allahu Akbar." The spear hit its target, made Ubayda bin Sa'îd fall from his horse. When Hadrat Zubayr reached him, Ubayda was dead. Although he put his foot on his cheek and pulled out the spear with all his power, the spear came out with difficulty. It was bent. The bravery which Hadrat Zubayr showed in the Battle of Badr was so great. There was no place without wounds on his body. His son Urwa informed about the situation as such. "My father had received 3 serious sword strikes. One of them was on his cheek. The wound was so deep that I could put my finger in it." Abdurrahman bin Awf too was fiercely fighting the Qurayshîs. He was bringing down whomever he faced without being interested in his own bleeding wounds. Hadrat Abdurrahman narrated in an incident which he witnessed, "For a moment there was no one left in front of me. When I looked around, I saw 2 young men from the Ansar. I wanted to be near to the most powerful of them. One of these 2 youths scrutinized me, then turned towards me and asked, 'Oh uncle, do you know Abû Jahl?' I answered, 'Yes, I know him.' When I asked him, 'Oh my brother's son, why do you ask me about Abû Jahl?' He replied, 'They told me that he blasphemes Rasulullah. I swear by Allah Ta'ala that once I see him, I will never leave him until I kill him or I die myself.' Indeed, I was astonished by this definite and resolute word of a young man in this excitement. The other youth too scrutinized me and spoke like the previous one. In the meantime, I had seen Abû Jahl among the enemy soldiers. He was constantly moving to and fro. When I said, 'Oh youngsters, that person who is hurriedly going to and fro is Abû Jahl,' they took their swords and moved towards Abû Jahl. They started to fight. These youths were the brothers Muaz and Muawazam, children of Lady Afra. Meanwhile, Muaz bin Amr, one of the champions of the Ashab Kiram, found the opportunity to approach Abû Jahl. He attacked Abû Jahl. He was on a long-tailed horse and struck Abû Jahl's leg with his sword vehemently. Abû Jahl's leg fell to the ground. Then Ikrimah, who had not become Muslim yet, came to help his father and started to fight Hadrat Muaz bin Amr. At that moment, the brothers Muaz and Muaz sprang forward like a falcon. They downed everyone before them and reached Abû Jahl. They struck him with their swords until they thought he was dead. As for Hadrat Muaz bin Amr, he was wounded on his hand and arm while he was fighting against Ikrimah. His blessed hand was cut off from his wrist and suspended by means of a piece of skin. Muaz bin Amr, who was engrossed in fighting, had no time to waste for his hand nor to wrap it for treatment. Even though his hand hung on by only a piece of skin, he was fighting heroically. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar was a strong belief, it was. What a worthy scene that was. When we meet again, we'll discuss this further. Wa alaikum salam.